Welcome back to my Mental Health and Crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is for educational purpose only. This is the case of the Idaho 4. This is all my theories, speculations. This is not the facts. I'd like to start by apologizing for my voice. I've been down with the flu. Thank you all for all your kind wishes in the comments. I came across a couple of things that I wanted to share with you all. Like I said, this is just speculations. But I need your feedback. What do you all see? I found it very interesting that these three young men, Peter on the left, Ethan in the middle, and Timmy on the right, who's looking towards the bushes, kept on looking at the bushes. I always said from the very beginning of these cases, before I first ever exposed Saeed's pictures in Banfield and the grub truck pictures too. Some YouTube creators do not believe that there's anything to see at Banfield or the grub truck. But I guess everyone's entitled to believe what they believe. I've always said from the very beginning, the fraternities, Sigma Chi frats, this group in Banfield, the Jacks, the Davids, Adam, and the people at the grub truck like number 9 and 8 should be looked into more closely. Now I want you all to pay attention to the right-hand side, inside the bushes. All I'm going to do is zoom in into the bushes, and I actually believe they're either people hiding in the bushes with mask on, like GTA, if that makes sense, Call of Duty. I could be wrong. And I could see weapons too. Let me show you. But remember, I could be completely wrong. Or I could be right. Everyone may see something different because it's not easy to see. But I always had the feeling that there were people hiding inside or behind the bushes in Taylor Avenue. If you go back to my clips 2 years ago, you'll hear me clearly saying that. And I've always said that something could have happened from 1122 Kings Road down to Taylor Avenue, the alleyway where we saw the figures running. True. I believe the figures ran from 312, from 1122 Kings Road down to the Banfield. Let me show you. First, let me show you how Ethan in the middle, and Timmy, with his hands crossed, keep on looking towards the bushes. What caught my attention first was this silver item. It looks like a machete, actually a gold machete, or a hatchet. I don't know exactly what it is. And while I kept on zooming in, I started seeing things, more things. But I don't know exactly what I'm seeing. The reason I started zooming in is because this is where Maddie's coat was found. I don't know if these are figures. What do you all see? Let me zoom out. Are these people wearing masks? Or is it just the leaves that are in the shape of a figure? Could this be a gold color machete? Did the Banfield boys throw the weapons inside the bushes? Looks like the figure's holding the machete. These people seem to be hiding in the bushes. All I need to do is zoom in. Are there people in the bushes with masks on? Is that the reason Timmy and Ethan were shaking? Look at this. This looks like a person with a machete. You have another person there. You can see that person on the right-hand side much clearer. What is going on? I see a couple of people. What am I looking at? Oh my God. Isn't that a person? Look into the bushes. Oh my God. These ones don't have masks on. They're dressed up for the event. I think while they were busy in the horrific things they were doing, the undercover cops must have pulled up. They all started hiding in the bushes. Look at this. This is actually a person. No wonder these two kept on looking into the bushes. This doesn't make sense. They had the chance to hide or run away because the cops were at the band field with these three boys and Saeed. Why would they wait? Who is this person? This is definitely a person without a mask. Let me know what you'll see. I personally believe this is a person. I've been analyzing, although I've been sick. And guys, remember that these are all the findings I've been finding for so long. I'm just tired that people are not using it under fair use purpose. People are not giving credit where they found it. And I wouldn't do that to people. That is so unfair. At least mention it where you found it first. Just like the picture Saeed was watching. And the grub truck pictures they were watching on their phone device, and the crowd that was yelling Zan. Because I'm still analyzing and working on this. I could be completely wrong and it could be nothing. But I can clearly see people. That is something. What is this? Is this a weapon? To the right. Let me start by showing you the timeline. This was at 3:07 and 09 seconds. No wonder they look so fishy. No wonder these three and Saeed are walking red flags. And yet I hear some YouTube creators saying there's nothing at the band field. I'm just using my CBT analyzing skills to look at the background, but the reason all this caught my attention was because they kept on looking in the bushes. Never thought of zooming in and checking what's in the bushes. What is this silver thing on the floor? And is that Maddie's jacket? And now we have the middle one looking into the bushes. I don't know what I'm seeing actually. Is that a machete? A gold one? Is that a person? Do these people have masks on? It's more than one person in the bushes. You have a weapon in the bushes. That definitely looks like a human being. Do you see what I see? Banfield and Taylor Avenue and the grub truck were my biggest interests in this case, because nothing seemed to be normal. Odd behaviors. They were watching crime scene pictures. What do you think? Am I just imagining? This looks like somebody with black hair. Next to Timmy, the one with his hands crossed. Or actually behind him, you can see someone. Is it me or is it red or pink under his right eye? One eye looks a bit smaller than the other. This one seems to have Ethan's glasses allegedly on. He's the one with the one black glove. Why does his pant looks like it has dry red liquid? This one's pant is torn. Are there people wearing masks inside the bushes? Do y'all see what I see? Wow. They're dressed almost in the similar color to the bushes. I could be just imagining, honestly. I don't think so. can see figure shapes. What is this? Is this a weapon? Could the Banfield boys have thrown it inside the bushes? Now it's Ethan who's looking in the bushes. Could he be looking at the weapon? Whatever this is, looks like a machete. Even if there's no figures in the bushes, there's still a weapon in the bushes, and they didn't even check that. Oh my God. At least this person you can see clearly in the bushes. Let me zoom in. What is that? That looks like a face. What do you think? Look at these two boys. They keep on looking inside the bushes. Now they're hiding in the bushes, I believe. Is that why they look so anxious? Because they threw something in the bushes and the people hiding in the bushes. Allegedly, in my opinion. It's not a fact. Y'all can check and let me know what y'all see. All I did was zoom in. Nothing else. I could be wrong or I could be right. Let me know. Why are they looking in the bushes? What are these black things on the floor? Actually in the bushes. Wow. Is that a jacket? People with masks? I don't know what I'm seeing. These people are dressed as Call of Duty. Different mask. Doesn't make sense. And I've actually heard in the beginning of this case, can't remember from who, somebody sent me an email and said, could you kindly look into the bushes? I thought I saw something moving. This was like 2 years ago. Do you see the person on the right hand side in the bushes? That is definitely a person. Oh my God. These people were hiding in the bushes. Some of them were wearing costumes. And there's something that looks like a machete, definitely. Actually, sorry, in my opinion. Let me know what you'll think. Please be mindful, respectful in the comment channel. I would appreciate that. I love my subscribers and viewers. You'll keep it always classy. And it's all about the victims. May the correct justice be served. This looks like a weapon. You can see the person clearly. Wow, I don't think the cops saw him. Unless they saw him, which I doubt. And Taylor, I hope you're watching. And I really hope that you subpoena these three young men, Saeed, and whoever's in the bushes. If you could ever find out. I'm sure it's not difficult for the FBI. This person you can see more clearly. The other two persons I saw in the bushes, the other two people, definitely had a mask. So people were on the lookout. Maddie's jacket was at Banfield, right behind these bushes. Look at Timmy with his hands crossed. Look at how he's looking at the weapon, whatever's down in the bushes. This is what he's looking at. Did he throw his weapon here? Please let me know. He's looking at it. They definitely know something. And I really believe that they came from 1122 Kings Road. Look at Timmy's pant. That looks like dry blood to me, in my opinion. His pant looks really off-key. That looks like dry red liquid to me. And Timmy is definitely searching in the bushes or looking at the bushes for this weapon. You can see him looking directly into the bushes. So I don't know if he's looking at the figures or hiding, or if he's looking at this weapon. I believe it's the weapon. What is this? He's definitely looking at that weapon. Please like, share and subscribe. Good night.